Hey guys, so today we're going to go over nights 8 and 9 with our sleep training. So we'll get right into it here. Colton's been doing really good at night 8, so 2 nights ago. I laid him down at 6:46. He was mildly crying. He's tired. When it's bedtime, he's definitely tired, especially because his naps during the day usually don't go so well. And by 6:58, he was asleep. So not too bad, a little over 10 minutes and he was sleeping already. But then he did wake up again at 7:49. I wouldn't say, sorry, he didn't wake up. He was stirring at 7:49, doing a little bit of a whimper cry, moving around a little bit. And then at 7:51, he was asleep again. So it was only a couple of minutes. That morning, he did wake up at 5:08. And then he stirred a little bit, and by 5:15 I thought he was sleeping, but a couple minutes later he popped back up, and he was crying. Now in the Sleep Sense program it says, you got to stick to your wake up time, so I've noticed now that he's been sleeping through the night. His wake up time is more 6 o'clock rather than 7 o'clock when he was still stirring a few times throughout the night. But with full night's sleep, it's 6 o'clock he's waking up. So this morning it was a little after 5. And it says that you're not supposed to get them out of their crib until their wake-up time. Otherwise, you'll just, it's kind of encouraging for them to wake up a little bit earlier. So I let him stir. I mean, it did seem like he was trying to go back to sleep, and then he wasn't. And he had actually scooched around and did a full 360-degree turn in his bed that morning. He had already kind of started it in the evening when he woke up for those few minutes. He was kind of on an angle rather than lying straight in his crib. And then during the morning, while he was fussing and moving around and trying to go back to sleep and not trying and crying, he ended up doing a full 360 in his crib. So at 5:40, I just went and got him. He wasn't going to sleep anymore. And this, my mind is already starting to reel of what kind of day we're going to have now. What's his wake up time? Did I go from when he first woke up at 5:08, or he kind of had like a minute or two sleep at quarter after? Do we say it's from 5:40? I don't know. And it was a real hectic day, but we're sticking to nights in these videos. So that was night 8. Now night 9, which was last night, was pretty good. I put him down at 6:13, which is a little bit early, and he passed right out. He didn't even cry. He just passed out cold. As I said, our days are still a little rocky, so when it comes to bedtime, he's tired. And then at 7:05, he stirred a little bit and was starting to cry and fuss and move around. And by 7:14, he was totally asleep and slept all the way through the night until 5:39 this morning. So that's pretty good. I didn't really let him cry too much this morning. I didn't really see a point in letting him just cry for another 15 or 20 minutes to make it right to 6 o'clock. I think these are kind of loose guidelines. At least that's how I interpret it anyways. When he started stirring, it woke me up. I didn't rush in right away. I went to the bathroom first, put a long sleeve shirt on and some long pants on. So he was in there for a few minutes stirring before I went in and got him. And he was pretty good this morning. He wasn't too groggy or it didn't seem like he was going to go back to sleep as he was nursing. He was pretty awake and pretty alert. We still haven't had the really happy mornings where, they wake up and they're just babbling to themselves and not crying. But like I said before, he's got to be hungry. It's been a good 12 hours since he's eaten. I know those mornings are in the near future. We're just not there yet, and I'm totally okay with that. He's getting much better sleep at night now than he was. He has kind of picked up a little habit of stirring an hour to 2 hours after he's been down for the night, for the last 3 nights I think it is now. But it's nothing major. He's not even really crying. It's just kind of more of a transition, I guess, in his sleep cycle. And he's just getting himself back to sleep, which is great because I'm hoping that's what's going to help him through the days. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along with our sleep training journey or see how we make out, make sure you check out the playlist of all our daytime nap training videos and our nighttime sleep training videos. Thanks.